Hey family, it's Dr. Jen. Welcome to the third edition of Black Homileticians You Need to Know. Thank you for joining me today. To view previous episodes of my videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow along with me on my journey as a junior scholar and a recent graduate with my PhD in African American preaching and sacred rhetoric. Now, let me start by saying there may be some names that you feel should be added to these lists based upon the criteria laid out in my videos. Please let me know by adding them in the comments. Why? Because that's how we as scholars learn and grow. Again, let me share that this series is an academic list that combines foundational voices who have shaped the field of homiletics, non negotiable giants or canon defining figures, seminary based homileticians, and contemporary as well as bridge figures whose preaching functions as homiletical theory. Now, last week we talked about the canon forming homileticians from 1965 to 1995. These are the scholars and preacher theorists who formalized African American homiletics as an academic discipline. But this week, we're here to talk about seminary based homileticians and teachers of the field from 1995 to the present. This list comprises homileticians who have taught homiletics formally in seminaries and have shaped large groups and even generations of preachers. Let's get into it. Number one, Teresa Fry Brown. She's a pioneer of embodied preaching and performance, especially centered upon Black women's proclamation. Number two, Del P. Andrews. He bridged prophetic preaching, pastoral care, and justice centered homiletics. Number three, Kenyatta R. Gilbert. He advanced African American preaching through justice focused hermeneutics and communal theology. Number four, Kimberly P. Johnson. She articulated womanist preaching as a distinct rhetorical and theological practice. Number five, Mark Jefferson. He contributes to African American homiletics through seminary teaching, pastoral formation, and preaching praxis. Number six, Deborah Mumford. She shapes preaching discourse through womanist theology, ethics, and moral imagination in seminary context. Finally, number seven, Catherine Williams. She contributes to African American preaching through womanist theology, pastoral imagination, and sustained attention to music, embodiment, and lived experience in proclamation. Well, family, that's this week's list of African American homileticians you need to know. Please like, share, or subscribe so that I can continue to offer you content just like this. Thank you for watching. See you next week.